you know, like I've been saying, the Call of Duty community is a very toxic and unhealthy community. When I say unhealthy, I don't mean literally like you're gonna get fat off of it. That's not the unhealthy I'm putting across. I'm talking about mentally unhealthy. Because the people that are on there, they can mess with your head, whether they be, like, I'm not saying mess with your head as in, oh, joking, mess with your head. Mess with your head as in, they can screw your head up. There's been, I've read, a couple of kids have actually killed themselves over people on Call of Duty threatening to do things, or telling them to. And some of them were kids, some of them were adults. There's not just one group that's guilty to, you know, like, Battlefield, once again, is not an angel. I don't know how many times I can say that, because I have to throw that in there every once in a while, or people are going to be like, you're biased towards Battlefield because that's what you're playing in the video. No, it's just the game I happen to be playing when I have the idea to record. But I don't know. I'm not sure if this is going to become a series or not. Because there's just so many things I could rant about different games, and Call of Duty will appear on it more than once. I'm positive Call of Duty will pop up on this series more than any game in existence. I'll be covering Battlefield too. Don't worry. Like, if you think I'm biased, I'll be covering Battlefield. Battlefield has things that make me mad. Like, don't get me wrong. But I don't really know what else to elaborate on, other than the fact that the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare community, note how I'm just saying the Advanced Warfare community is very, very toxic and unhealthy. It's an environment that if people were trapped in it for, you know, realistically at least 2 days, they'd all get sick and tired of it as equals. Like, you know, because everybody on Call of Duty thinks they're better than each other. Whereas on Battlefield, once again, I'm not praising it. Battlefield, you rarely hear any of this. If they do say it, they say it on a muted mic, because they have, even if it's just a tiny, itsy, like the smallest thing you've ever seen, if it's the smallest shred of respect for another player, they will never say something like that to their face. They can mutter it under their breath, and they'll ask what they said, and they'll say, oh, nothing. And at least they have the decency not to threaten to kill someone, or make someone kill each other, or themselves. You know? I don't, it's just, like, I don't know how much I can stress. If you cannot handle bullying well, don't play any of the Call of Duties realistically. But if you do like Call of Duty and you want to keep playing it but you don't want to be bullied, go in party chat, ignore it, or mute them, or don't play Advanced Warfare. That's as simple as I can break it down. Don't play Advanced Warfare if you don't like to get bullied, or if you don't like death threats made to you, or if you don't like threats made towards your mother or father or any family member or pet or anybody you respect, or, like, you know, Call of Duty is very, very bad for mental health and, like, bullying issues. Like, if the cops, like, I'm not saying this could actually happen, because it can't. It's an online game. Things are gonna happen. If the cops got a hold of what some of these COD players said, they could get them for, you can go to jail for telling somebody to kill themselves. You can. You can also get sued for it. I've done my research. You can get sued for it. You can go to jail for it. If you threaten somebody to kill themselves, and and their dad or mom or brother happens to be a cop, like, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but they could like, you know, easily find you and get you for it. Not saying it ever happened, because it's not that serious of an issue. People rarely kill themselves over this, but there have been cases where it has happened. And don't worry, after this I'll probably be doing a Battlefield rant, or anything rant. I don't know. All I'm saying, I don't love one game that is better, that I think is better than another, okay? I love Call of Duty, some of them, and almost all the Battlefields. I like some Call of Duties more than I do some Battlefields. I mean, you never know. Like, there could be a Call of Duty where it blows Battlefield out of the water. Black Ops 3, it looks okay. From what I've seen, it looks okay. But it's not, once again, it's not going to be a game that I praise, and I can tell already it's going to have the same unhealthy, toxic, bullying community that Advanced Warfare does, just because that's how Activision, or sorry, it's not Activision's fault. That's just the Call of Duty community. And I don't know what else I can say on that topic. But it's just, avoid it if you don't like to be bullied. That's all I can say, is avoid it. Don't play any Call of Duty realistically. But once again, if you like it, play any Call of Duty besides Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare is a very unhealthy, toxic community, as I've said 400 times by now, at least. It's just, I wouldn't do it if you have problems with bullying, or if you're self-conscious about getting bullied, or anything about it. So yeah, that was a very interesting rant I went on. That was actually kind of fun for me, mostly because I can finally, tell people why I hate Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And what are they gonna do, yell at me through the internet? Like, seriously? Digital words aren't gonna hurt me, dude. Neither are words over a microphone. It's not gonna hurt me, no matter what you say. So, I mean, online bullies on Call of Duty and Battlefield too. I've seen one or two of them in the past month. I don't know what to say other than I just don't know what to say, honestly. So I'm gonna just end the video now before I start ranting on about something else that I really don't want to get into. Yeah, I'm just gonna go now.